Court restrains INEC from receiving petition for recall of Natasha. Welcome to INEC Media. If you are joining us for the first time, kindly subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share our videos. Also put on your notification tab to receive our updates. The Federal High Court, Lokoja, has granted an interim injunction restraining the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) from receiving petitions for the purpose of initiating a recall process against Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. Daily Post reports that the push to recall the suspended senator intensified on Thursday, with more groups in Kogi Central throwing their weight behind the process. However, a group of Igbira indigents refuted the claim that the recall process was being sponsored and influenced with money by Akpoti-Uduaghan's political opponents. Nevertheless, the court, which gave the order on Thursday, also restricted INEC staff, agents, privies, or assigns from accepting or acting on any petition containing fictitious signatures of purported members of the Kogi Central Senatorial District and from conducting any referendum pending the determination of the motion on notice to the same effect. The court, according to the order paper made available to newsmen on Friday morning, granted the application following an ex parte application for an interim injunction supported by an affidavit of extreme urgency. The court processes were sworn to by Anebe Jacob Ogirima for himself and 4 others who are registered voters and constituents of the Kogi Central Senatorial District of Kogi State. However, the application was moved by Smart Nwachimere, Esquire, of West Idausa, SAN and Co., but the case has been adjourned to May 6, 2025 for a report of service and further mention. Reacting to the development, a pressure group, Action Collective, commended the judiciary for granting the order. The group's coordinator, Dr. Onimisi Ibrahim, said in his reaction that the order would further expose the impunity of some sponsored individuals behind the failed plot to recall Senator Natasha. Well, that is politics for you. The constitution of the country, has a place for a recall. But then there are processes, and from available records and statistics, there have been attempts to recall legislators in the past, but none have been successful so far because the process is a tedious one. But then it is believed that the process too could be manipulated by the powers that be. Hence, the courts are there to intervene to avoid situations where powerful gladiators manipulates the system to effect a recall. On Natasha's case, it is glaring that there are powers allegedly from the chamber, trying to make sure that Natasha does not return to the upper chamber because of what is now perceived handling of the sexual harassment allegations she made against the Senate President Godswill Akpabio. Currently she is on suspension and she is fighting that suspension. She went to the IPU meeting in Geneva where she externalized the problem she is having, and that too has made her open to further punishments. And now the recall process. So there is this belief that the powers that be wants to frustrate her and to ensure she does not. But then, isn't it curious that the same people she represents, and it has been reported in the past that she has empowered her people, are the same people purportedly, following the processes of a recall? Who can understand how politics is played in Nigeria? That is why, according to this report, there is a group that is happy, that the court have intervened, and that will bring some respite until the matter is heard. So I think it will give an opportunity to Natasha to present our own side in the court and let the court decide what would happen next. How do you see this playing out? Will Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, a distinguished senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria,